best lap so far is a 1 minute 27.1.
Hello, beautiful. Sweetheart. Which game is it, sweetheart? Squishy magic,
We're
yeah?
16th in the speed trap,
Doom's kicking you out.
204.6 miles per hour.
Maybe it's discontinued, sweetheart. Some apps do get discontinued. Is it just staying like that all the time? The only thing you can do is re-download it, babe. So if you get rid of it, delete that, and go on your App Store and re-download it. Squishy Magic. Yeah? Give it a try. Oh god. Is it in there, are you? Not there, babe.
Bloody hell, the Haas boys are looking quick, aren't they?
I'm not looking so quick. Down in P fucking 12 at the moment. Thank you. Did you get me some paper? Oh, without a doubt, they don't half swallow you up them like. Pop. Do you need me to type Squishy Magic, yeah? Which one is it, babe? Press it then. Oh, it's coming down, look, it's coming down. Cheers. If it doesn't work, babe, it must be discontinued. That means it doesn't work anymore. Somebody must have took it off the Apple Store. Oh, there it goes. It's going now. There you go, see?
Okay, remember that the way the car handles is all about weight transfer. When you brake, the centre of mass moves forward. When you accelerate, it moves rearward. And when you turn, it is pushed to the outside of the car. More load on each tyre equals more grip. So make sure you're smooth with the controls to prevent the weight transfer from becoming too violent. All clear the garage, please. Car ready to leave.
No, babe. No. Yeah, I'm streaming anyway, mate, so you'll be able to look online. Or I could take a screenshot when it comes up, whichever. Yeah.
Yeah, the wreck yard. All going second. Finally, we go third.
Oh god, he's not the best person on the curbs anywhere. Can't find any pace today. What's the matter with me? Yeah, I'm not finding any pace at all. It is mid.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:26.8.
Ah, fuck's sake, fucked it up.
It's not only a long season, it's also a long track, as lots of mistakes could happen. Your 126.1's normally what I am, to be honest, Joe. But fucking, I don't know where. I'm 7/10 out. Even short Marcus won't be very happy with that 126.2, I wouldn't have thought.
No, I was doing a 125.3 in practice.
Yeah, I'm about 7/10 out of my lap time. My Chuckle boys are 125.8 usually. Where are you boys? You're about 2/10 out. About 10 o'clock probably. What time is it? A bit late for it. 11-year-olds. We're going out playing around Skelter this time of night. I'd give him till 9, but no longer. But good luck, mate. Good luck to yourself. Down in 13th at the minute. Look, it is a long race, buddy. It is a fucking long race. Don't forget the curbs are going to claim quite a few victims along the way.
Yeah, they will.
Formation lap on.
Okay, go through
That
all
caught
the
quite a
gears
lot of people out.
to make sure the engagement is okay before the start.
Alright, Marcus. Nice Aston. Let me have a look at you.
Tyres and brakes.
Oh, that's quite green. That's nice. That's nice.
Don't go too high with the revs.
Beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful.
Make way for the old man. Come on. Kimmy out here.
Whoa, what happened there?
Did it glitch?
Dazblade just... Yeah, Dazblade was in front of me and then 1 second he just disappeared.
I'll take P7. Can I have P7? I don't mind.
Who's only just going
Yeah.
through the first corner?
I'm just seeing what the front of the grid looks like, but I'm just having a quick peek. You're in an alpha sandwich, mate. Be careful.
Where you got to, Mark?
Just avoiding Jason's gearbox, mate. Sorry.
Safest place to avoid Jason is stay on the track, mate.
Curbs are going to cripple a lot of people this season, without a doubt.
Yeah. I think it's possibly during the race better just to leave the curves alone and sacrifice a bit of race pace.
Definitely. Oh, 100%. So it makes it more interesting, I think. It'd be boring if it was the same, wouldn't it?
For the time being.
No rate expected. I'm surprised. Middle of the fucking desert.
So it's going to make setups more interesting too, because you can run like softer to be better in the race and over the curves, but you won't be as quick on the qualifying. Yeah. Yeah, that's my excuse. Oh, I've rear-ended Aki. He's gone up his arse.
It's fine.
Keep an eye on the lights. Start sequence will begin as soon as the grid has formed. Be ready with the clutch.
Got all them names. Got all them names. I like to see that.
Right.
Daz Blade's got a big X to his name. His internet must be dog shit.
No, I think it's easier. Yeah. Yeah.
Simon Jr.
One of the Hasses. Have you got wing damage, Chuckles?
I hope not.
I'm not gonna lie, it looked like a bit of a racing incident to me. Well, that was my initial impression. It might be different watching. It looked like there wasn't much contact. I did tell you though, mate, didn't I? The starts are a lot easier for me on this game. Yeah.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
You got to, yeah. Short shifting does massively help off the line.
I knew not to go ahead to help DJ Lawson. That was a fucking stupid idea, Mark. Well done. Why did I... No, I'm just spam, mate. I'm not out. I went head-to-head with DJ Lawson. I knew I shouldn't have done. Schoolboy error.
DRS is now available.
Oh, hello, the fuck was that?
What happened?
Keza, what the fuck are you doing, mate?
Slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace, return the position immediately, or we will be penalised. There is no
Quite good, isn't it?
overtaking during the safety car period.
What the fuck is up with this dickhead?
You're under safety car conditions and cannot overtake. Return the position.
Now I'm going to go soft. I'm going to be aggressive initially. I'd normally go mediums and then soft now, but it's ruined my plan because I was going to do a one stop, but you know. Oh well. Soft. How are you in, Mark?
I was alright until fucking Keza decided to fucking wipe me out.
What car are you in?
I'm in an Alfa Romeo in P8.
Okay, cool.
No, I was coming down to this corner where I am now and he literally just fucking hit me like a fucking wrecking ball.
Well, he missed his braking point.
Well, I'll be having words with a cunt after this. Not unless it's simulation, I don't think.
Oh, it always comes up with green. It's like the MFD doesn't work unless you're actually physically taking the part off the car. It's really annoying because when you get front wing damage it doesn't show it.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Have you got in to change your tyres, boys, or not? Did you start on the soft though? Yeah. Man seems fine. No, man's okay.
It seems to be okay for me. Is the track surface set to like realistic? I was just wondering. Oh, perfect. Oh, I knew I should have under fuel.
Did you not under fuel?
No, I just went about half a lap extra just in case. Although it's the first league race I've done, so I don't really know where to fuel. Did you under fuel?
No, I didn't win a lap over, unfortunately. I shouldn't have done.
How are you? Oh, you'll be doing fine then, won't you? Yeah, I'm plus 1.3.
I'm 1.7.
Oh, this is the other good thing. When the safety car goes in, it doesn't restrict your throttle. No, so I can carry on doing my drifting. Or Paul Jones can.
Ready to go
And in the
racing
wall.
again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember.
What's happened to Paul
The
Jones?
irony.
Until the green flags. Safety car.
I'm
in this
presuming
lap.
he thought it was still the same as the old game then. No, it's just a... That's exactly what I thought.
Okay, clear.
Hello, Mercedes. It'd be what? It'd be Taylor McKenzie?
2 seconds.
Sorry, whoever that was.
That's me.
Sorry. Didn't see you. I only saw your tyre.
That's alright, no worries.
Didn't see your title last second. My bad.
That's all good. Whoa, fucking hell, Bromfell.
He's vicious him this season.
Well, you can't just dive in front of somebody in the braking zone. It's so dangerous.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Whoa, you should brake check the teammate.
This is very, very, very close. Oh, wow.
That looked bad.
Fuck off.
Are you alright?
Oh, what happened,
No,
mate?
you're alright.
Yeah, I'm afraid. Fuck's sake.
Well, that saved me battling into turn 1 at least.
Yeah, I came behind.
You judged
Jovan.
that just right because I literally had the nose ahead of Gromfell.
I came around the corner with Jovan and I just fucking didn't have enough grip on my fucking rear. It just slipped.
Chuckle Brothers, your fuel will be fine now. I'm going to do a bit of fuel burning. Hold it at the top of the rev range. Okay, revving your engine out doesn't burn any fuel. I know, it's just said that to me.
Right, boys, I'll leave the party chat. I may as well stream the rest of the race for you guys. Make use of myself.
No worries, cheers mate.
Taylor's decided to make a late dive into the pits. He's going to go onto the soft tyres. 9 laps of the 29 done. REC has chased up that first place. Nice. Just sort my stream out, guys. Won't keep you a second. Get my chat up and such. And now Michael Green, how's it going? Short Marcus in P3. Let's take a look at what tyres people are on. Tyres, there we go. Short Marcus and 4 lap old softs. Top 2 are on mediums, 4 lap and 8 laps. GFX lad 4 lap old softs. Chuckle Brothers, my teammates, 4 lap olds. I just caught the dirty air of Jovan, unfortunately, and hit the wall. But that's life, I'm afraid. It's a long calendar, it's a full calendar. It's the first race of this season, so thank you for joining me. Hopefully the guys who are racing in here will be watching it back later on this evening. So we're just on board with a Haas in P1 at the moment. Ted 420 sat in P2. We've only got one penalty on the grid. It's DJ Lawson, 5 seconds. I'm going to presume that's either hitting somebody in the rear or speeding in the pit lane. Safety car is in this lap. We shall sit on board with the Aston Martin of Marcus Short and see how we go from here.
My rear just disappeared up the hill every lap.
Yeah, Michael, my rear disappeared around this last corner here, mate. It's just absolutely finished me off, buddy. Right, so let's get this sorted. And away we go, we're off racing right now. Keeping plenty of slipstream against P1 and P2, Marcus Short. Bring it down the outside, turns it back to the inside. Down into second gear, alongside that Williams, giving plenty of room. Gets plenty of traction out there. And away he goes, he's made that stick, hopefully. Marcus up into P2, no, yes he is. The Williams is coming back, is he going to make it? Oh, we've got another guy sticking it down the inside as well. In the way of Mr. GFX Lad has pushed his way through. Williams has lost 2 places in one corner right there. So we're going down. Gronfeld's not far behind this battle. Simon Jr. is on the back of these guys as well. Marcus Short is 1 second behind P1. Chuckle Brothers are battling with Taylor McKenzie. Ooh, very, very close with these boys. Keep it cool, Chuckle Brothers. Don't be spinning that vehicle. Come on. DJ Lawson is on the back of those. Close battles. We've got Gronfeld on the back of Ted. He's taking the inside line. Oh, there's contact. There's contact between the Alpine and the Williams going around that first bend. This is a very slippy part of the track as well. One mistake and you're going in that wall. Marcus Short, there's no DRS for 3 laps, but he is gaining the time on REC. Mr. GFX Lad is chasing down the P1 and the P2 right now. Gronfeld 1.2 seconds. Ted still chases. And a bit of snap there over the steering wheel. Simon Jr. all over the back end in that Haas. Taylor McKenzie all over them. Chuckle Brothers all over them. DJ Lawson's now got an 8-second penalty. Going down to Paul Jones Jr. making a move on that Mercedes-Benz. Bringing it round with that Mercedes-Benz, I'm sorry. Takes Keza. Made the move stick. He's coming up to the back of Callum Jones right now. He's got a safety car. Another safety car. What has gone on here? I can't see what's happened at this moment in time. Something's happened. I'm not sure what it was. I only imagine Bumper Car Ben's fallen victim because he's the last DNF on the screen. So we've got yet another safety car to contend with. It's just been a race full of safety cars. That what's caught me out, to be honest. Coming into the safety car, tyres were warm, but I caught a little bit of dirty air off Jovan and there was just no grip left for me. No grip at all. So Short Marcus, what tyres has he got on right there? He's got the soft tyres, so he's going to have to pit again. Hard tyres from Russell. He's only got 2 lap holes. He will make it to the end on those. The medium guys, they're going to be pushing it. They're going to be pushing it on those mediums, especially the ones with 8 to 10 lap old mediums. They're going to be a little bit skittish, shall we say, coming towards the last 5 laps or so with those. Let's just see if anybody dives at the pits. REC has dived at the pits on his 7 lap old mediums. Let's go and take a look at what he's going to be bolting onto that Haas. He's going to be putting on a brand new set of Haas to go to the end of the race for REC. Mr. GFX Lad stayed out with the 7 lap old softs, the same as Marcus Short, 7 lap old softs. Taylor McKenzie on 2 lap old softs, that's 5 laps younger. DJ Lawson, bear in mind, has got penalties of 8 seconds, so that's not good. Chuckle Brothers on the 7 lap old mediums. Don't think they're going to make them last, but I may be wrong. I've been proved wrong before. Let's just sit under this safety car, probably for this lap and another by the time people have come in, made the pit stops, sorted out the tyres, see what interest they can take for the last half or so of the race. So we're still under safety car. Short Marcus has inherited that P1 position. REC has dropped down to 9th, but has bolted on the brand new hard tyres. Gronfeldt's got a 5-second penalty in 10th place, which will give Ted, Simon Jr., Jovan and Rousseff some hope to get up into the top 10, get some points for themselves.
I like that new feature. It compares tyre wear between two drivers.
Yeah, it's a good feature that compares the tyre wear between the two drivers. That's right, Michael, on the stream there. Should be a good... got over half a race left to go. Jovan's very kindly stepped in as a reserve driver. We're only missing just Benny tonight and another driver. I'm not sure who it was. Jason has a driver's list, I forget. Jovan stepped in as a reserve, which is a nice new feature that we have got this season going. We've changed it from league lobby into a different lobby, so we can add a reserve and fill that grid up. It's so nice, I was saying earlier, to see all those markers. Has got a penalty, severe collision with Jason, so that's not very good from those two guys. I don't know what the hell's going on up there. Didn't see it, I was too busy down the grid, but let's give them 5 seconds each, so they're going to have to get the toes down to make up for that. They've got Danny Lawson behind them, who's got 8 seconds. Chuckle Brothers are very pacey. Callum Jones, Paul Jones Jr. and REC, they're going to have to watch their backs with these guys behind them with that 5-second penalty, because these guys can shift. They really can. Gronfeldt's got a 5-second penalty. Ted, from what I've seen, is quite pacey as well. Rousseff's down in 14th, but he will make places up in that Williams. Right, guys, so let's get ready to go again. Let's take another look from a different point of view. Let's look at it from P4 and let's get these top 4, 5, 6 in the shot coming down this main straight. Everybody's weaving, everybody's trying to warm them tyres up, try to get that last bit of life into them, fire them up. And away we go, we're off. We are away. Short Marcus flying down the home straight, trying to break that wind between that Mercedes behind him for Taylor McKenzie coming around the first corner. Mr. GFX runs wide. Danny Lawson hot on his heels. Chuckle Brothers hot on their heels. Callum Jones hot on their heels. So we have got a 5-car battle up the front there. It's who dares wins at the moment in time. Jason's taking a little bit wide. He just needs to cool it a little bit just to keep his head back in the game. Short Marcus only 0.3 of a second in front of Taylor McKenzie. Taylor McKenzie, sector 2, yellow flag. What's going on down here? Gronfeldt on the side of Callum Jones takes the move on Callum Jones. Callum Jones still pushing, gets the slipstream, brings it on the inside, decides not to make the move, loses another place to Paul Jones Jr. Snuck his Mercedes-Benz inside that line. Taylor McKenzie coming up on the back of Short Marcus. We'll have a look at this on the back straight, coming down to the home straight. If he gets this right, he could well make a pass if he's got enough electricity. Yes, he has. He's got enough battery saved up on short marks. If he gets a good exit, he's going to be pressing this Aston Martin in that Mercedes-Benz. He's going to make a move. He's going for it down the inside. Mr. GSX lad, 5-second penalty, speeding in the pit lane. That's 10 seconds total. Taylor Mackenzie's made the move on Short Marcus. Short Marcus will not be giving up on that at all. Keeping it nice and smooth through that corner. We'll leave these guys a second, just take down further down the back of the grid. We've got a 3-car battle. REC, Ted and Callum Jones all going for it. And on the back of that, Simon Jr. also in the Haas though. The Haas are pushing these guys in 6th and 5th for them positions. Sector 2, yellow flag. Callum Jones just loses that back end a touch. Still manages to keep it though. We have also got Jovan, the reserve driver, coming up behind those guys also. This is a very, very nice battle indeed coming up. P6 on P5. Callum Jones keeps it nice and tidy through. Gets a very beautiful traction down there for the exit of that bend. Oh, he's just spun it. Callum Jones has spun it, unfortunately. Callum Jones is out of the race. That's probably going to be yet another safety car, unless the marshals can get that cleared away on time. But I wouldn't be surprised if we do see another safety car, ladies and gentlemen. DRS is enabled, so it may not bring that safety car out. Mr. GFX lad has served a 5-second penalty. He's got 5 seconds left, with Kaziev very close behind. Short Marcus with that 5-second penalty has now got DRS on Taylor Mackenzie in that Mercedes-Benz. He's pushing that all the way. He won't give up. He'll want to be getting past that Mercedes. The Mercedes has spun. That Mercedes has spun. Taylor Mackenzie has sent it round. Did reset to track. So that will be giving him a points penalty towards the end of the race. That will be served by the stewards. It is on stream, so there's no denying it. You're not to do that. It's very, very naughty and frowned upon. If you do spin out, you need to reset. You don't need to reset the track. You need to bring your car back onto the track in a safe manner. We've got Ted, who's half a second behind REC. Bear in mind, REC, from what we've seen of him, is a very, very pacey driver. Short Marcus has made the move over on Gronfeld. No, he wasn't on Gronfeld. He was on Taylor. Taylor's dropped down to P3. Yes, he did spin. Sorry. I'm just struggling to keep up at the minute with that much action going on. My sincere apologies. So guys, although there's only 2 watching, probably one of them is me. So Michael, it's between me and you for driver of the day coming to the end. So get your thinking cap on, buddy. Ted's keeping that gap nice and tight up on that Haas right there. Short Marcus is heading down the road. Grunfeld's also got a 5-second penalty, as also Marcus Short. So as long as they can pull a 5-second gap to Taylor behind. Let's take a look at this tyre situation. Marcus is going to have to come back in the pits for some fresh rubber, as his softs are 12 laps old at this moment in time. Chuckle Brothers are looking pretty, my teammates in P4, 12 lap old mediums. Be nice if I could see their tyre wear, but I can't, unfortunately. But they're coming up on the back of Taylor Mackenzie now. And those mediums seem to be nicely fired up. Taylor has just got another little bit of a wobble, and that'll give the Chuckle Brothers a little bit of something to think about. 16% battery. The guys are probably wanting to save that for the main straight, but it's their race, it's their choice. They're going to try and take it down the inside. No, they're not. They've backed out a touch. Pulling that battery. Pulling that DRS. Taylor's gone into the pits. Probably to bolt on the medium set of tyres. Puts Chuckle Brothers up into P2. Short Marcus is in the pits now. Let's take a look at what he's put on. He has bolted on the mediums for the last stint, which is a good call. Very good call. The hards are a little bit slow. The mediums seem to stick quite well in this game now, I find. Taylor Mackenzie's all over the place. It gives Short Marcus no troubles at all. Passing him with that DRS. No problem whatsoever.
Good decision. He was on about 65% where.
Yeah, he was on about 65% there, Michael. Definitely. He needed to come in sooner rather than later to get them laps pumped in. His battle seems to be very much with Taylor Mackenzie at the moment, Short Marcus. We're looking up at Ted now in P4. Coming on the back of REC, who is on the hard tyres, but only 5 laps old, might I add, so he will be going to the end on those hard, barring no mistakes. But you can see the red light flashing on the back of REC. He's only got 3% battery left, 8% with a little bit of braking in there, 14% for Ted. And ladies and gentlemen, we do have another safety car. DJ Lawson is out of the race. Try to look and see where he has ditched his car. There he is on the side of the track. That catches so many people like that. Yeah, it's a very, very slippery part of the track. Is that it's caught me out on more than one occasion, I don't mind saying. Russ has jumped in and gone on with the softs. Chuckle Brothers have come in for the last stint on another set of brand new softs, which is another very, very good move, and they're going to be very pretty sitting there in third position on them brand new softs. REC has stayed out on those hards. It's a very good choice, I would say. So long as he can keep his elbows out, he shouldn't have a problem. Gronfeld's he's got a penalty and he's got 6 lap old soft, so I'd expect him to come in around 3rd, 4th perhaps. By the time it runs down and those tyres run down, it's going to be a little bit slippy on that rear end, I would say. So, safety car, we are under. Mr. GFX lad is going to eat that 21 second gap deficit up under this safety car. Come on, the back of Keza shouldn't be a problem. He's going to get into some points. Paul Jones Jr. will be moving up the board as well with his capabilities on the mediums. He's a very, very quick driver. Jovan's holding himself very well. Up in 7th right there. Ted's having a good race. Short Marcus is having a good race. There's quite a few lads in here, Truckle Brothers, REC. It's a big grid to be choosing from. We've got some very talented drivers up in here, without a shadow of a doubt. 100% very talented drivers. So it's just going to be that corner. What Jason's coming around now is, oh man, if you get slippy on that, you're in the wall, as a couple of drivers have found out this evening. Not myself, it's the very last corner that's my bugbear, unfortunately. But good job we've got a full calendar. I'll be able to get some races under my belt. Find my mojo again. So let's take a look. Gronfeld's right up behind that safety car, the red safety car. Looking very pretty in these lights. I think I might apply for a job being a safety car driver. He's had more laps than me, I won't lie. So what we've lost Bottomore, Michael Lewis on the stream, Dazblade, Benjamin, myself, Bumper Car Ben, Callum Jones and DJ Lawson. So it's claimed quite a few drivers. 7 drivers it's claimed, unfortunately. thing with this new game, these curbs will eat you up and absolutely spit you out. Penalties, we've got REC's got a 5-second penalty right there. I'm not 100% sure what for. Chuckle Brothers also, they must have hit each other, I would presume. Don't know what's going on there between the boys. I'm sure they'll tell me later. Just let me take a look at the front wing on REC. It's got lost her left front end plate on REC. Front left end plate has gone. He's coming into the pits. He's obviously had a collision with the Chuckle Brothers. The safety cars stayed out for another lap. Unfortunately, we spent more time under the safety car chaps than we have actually racing. So that's brought some more people back up to play. Is it going to... Nope, it's not going to. It has done its right. No, it hasn't. You're not supposed to be able to serve your time penalty under a safety car, but even the game last time did let you, so there's not a lot we can do as admins about that, I'm afraid. It's the game. We can't reverse that. We can't do anything about that. So the only guys who have lost out really is the Chuckle Brothers in P2, who are going to have to find 5 seconds from somewhere on Taylor Mackenzie behind them. And they've also got Marcus Short chasing them down as well in that Aston Martin. But the only... every cloud has a silver lining. The only best thing for the Chuckle Boys is they are only on 1 lap old softs, so they are going to have that little bit of extra pace to keep pushing. But it's not nice. It's my biggest pet hate, people hitting them under a safety car. It really, really boils my piss, to be fair. It's just, there's no excuse for it. You know the guys in front of you. You don't need to be that close. Just keep your distance. Just let the boys warm the tyres up, and when you come down that straight, then go for it. But there's absolutely no excuse for hitting people under safety car at all. Absolutely no excuse in my eyes. So, safety car is in this lap, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look a little further down the grid. Let's sit on board. I normally sit around P4, P5. I'll sit on board with P4, Marcus Short. Mr. GFX lad has managed to get in the points already. P10, 1 lap old softs. He's going to eat up Russell and Simon Jr. Paul Jones Jr. will be a different story. Simon Jr. is a pacey driver, a very pacey driver, so you may struggle against him, to be honest. Here we go, down the main straight. We have got cars all over the place. Down into the first turn. Little bit of contact with the Haas. He's knocked off the Alpha Tauri. The Alpha Tauri is spinning off Jovan. Spinning, he's back on the track now. Mr. GFX lads down to P11. He has also been knocked around. I don't know how, I didn't catch it. Let's take a look up the top of here. Short Marcus on the back of the Chuckle Brothers. We have got some really good battles going on up here. With Taylor Mackenzie has also got a penalty. What's that for? Let's take a look. He's got a 3-second penalty, must be exceeding the track limits. My timings have all gone, I don't know why, but anyway, we'll sit there for now. Chuckle Brothers on the back of Taylor. Taylor is a bit skitty. Oh, the Chuckle Boys are giving that some. Short Marcus is sniffing on the back of the gearbox there. Mr. GFX lad up to, he's going to be giving that some big beans. I don't think he got any damage from his spin, fortunately, but he's going to be hungry for as many points as he can get with his McLaren teammate already out. Unfortunately, here comes my timings are coming back now, guys. Mr. GFX lad just cutting that corner a little bit too much. Not going into the pits, he's dummy the pits. Simon Jr. 5-second penalty for speeding into the pit lane. Short Marcus wants this place off the Chuckle Brothers. He's going to send it down the inside. and hoping the Chuckle Brothers give him enough room, which the Chuckle Brothers will do because they're very clean drivers. They are keeping their own. They're not giving that up. No, they are not giving that up there. They come again. No, Taylor's spun again. He's not having a really good day, to be honest, Taylor, unfortunately. But that will bring hope to Gronfeld, who has got rid of his time penalties. Chuckle Brothers do have a 5-second time penalty, unfortunately. But if they can get their toe down, keep the head, they're going to be well on the way. Mr. GFX lad just needs to keep it a little bit cooler. Anyway, Giovanni's on the back of Ted. Paul Jones Jr. is out. Paul Jones Jr. is out. We are going to have probably yet another SC. There he is in the middle of the track almost. His car's in the middle of the track. If that's not a safety car, I don't know what is. So we've only got 11 races left. Everybody's having a terrible day today. Mr. Stimpson speeding in the pit lane. It's a very, 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 very short pit lane. Mr. Stimpson's had enough. He's decided to give up on it for today. So, 10 races left. Everybody in the points. All to fight for. Chuckle Brothers down to P4 at the moment in time. But as we've seen, anything can happen, even to the best of us. Even to the best of us. Come on, boys, get some points. Get us some points, chaps. Not any more close battles. Got Ted down here on the back of Keza. Let's take a look at these guys. Ted in the Williams. Keza in the Aston Martin, who's Short Marcus' teammate. Short Marcus running nice in P2. Looking to close the gap on Gronfeld. Ted's got the DRS on Keza. Also, he's got 15% of battery left. He's going to make this move. He's going to take it down the inside. That was so. He just breezes past nicely. Keza's defending ever so slightly. Oh dear. Simon Jr. fastest lap 127 dead. 127 dead for Simon Jr. on the fastest lap. Well done there. REC is coming up on the back of Short Marcus on the soft tyres. Short Marcus is on the mediums. He's got the DRS and the ARS. He hasn't got a lot of battery left. Marcus got 34% left. He's saved a little bit up to defend if needs be. Kez is all over the back of Ted again. Ted's down the road. Ted's made that move and he's away. Four laps left, ladies and gentlemen, of hard racing. Hopefully we can keep away from that safety car. Short Marcus isn't using that battery. He's not defending with his ERS. REC has got his wing wide open with his full battery. He just touches the back wheel of Short Marcus, who manages to keep it nice and straight. A few sparks flying back off the Aston Martin. That's very nice to see. A little lock up for the rear axle of Marcus Short there, but he's still on his way. Looking at the heat and everything off the back of these cars, these graphics are absolutely phenomenal. You can actually see all the heat coming off of Marcus's engine there. It's unreal. It's really, really good. They've made a good job of this graphic situation on this game this season. REC is a very, very, very pacey man. Marcus Short is a very pacey man also on the mediums. He's got the ARS, he's got the DRS. He's going to make a move down the inside of Marcus Short right now. Let's see what happens here. Short Marcus is not a man to give up. Going to bring it back around on the back of that Haas. Marcus will get the upper hand down the start-finish straight. Although he'll be on the mediums, he's still going to have about a 20 km/h speed difference with that rear wing wide open. There it goes, it's wide open. It's getting that air, he's got that battery going. This should be absolutely breezing past. There he goes. And to switcheroo from Mr. Short. But will the Haas go for it again on the next DRS zone? There we go, we've got DRS again. Nope, he's going to stick back a touch. He's probably going to go down for the second DRS zone, I would think. This is the closest battle at the minute. Gronfeld's up there. These guys behind him are chipping away at him though. Chuckle Brothers are just sitting pretty in P4 at the moment. You sit on the board with REC, see if he does the same again down this back straight. See if he can get enough traction down there. He goes, he's got enough traction. 11% battery, DRS wide open. I think he's a little bit too far back to make the move that time. Marcus is 32% battery, 10% battery for REC. Oh, we've got Ted's gone round in a circle. Unfortunately, gives Keza that P6. Jovan's gone past as well. Sitting on board with RE6. This is the battle that is going on at the moment in time, which is a very, very good battle, might I add. ARS, DRS. He's got no battery left, so he hasn't got enough to push. But he has got that DRS open. He's not going to have enough room to get past Marcus on this lap. Marcus is saving his battery very nice. He's got 22% in the bank there. And he's 1.2 behind Gronfeld, so he's got his eyes firmly set on P1 right now. Just keep it smooth, keep your head down. Second to last lap. He's got over a lap and a half to get this move done. So he needs a lap and a half to gain another second. If he gets in this DRS zone, which I don't think he's going to... it's close, it's close. He's got that 1 second. I don't know where the DRS detection is. Nope, he's just overcooked it. He's pushing too hard. He just pushed that little bit too hard. He wanted that DRS a little bit too much, which has lost him P2, unfortunately. But he's still got the final lap. It's going to be a tough call. It's going to be tough. Dear me, unlucky Marcus. Unlucky. Ted coming up on the back of Jovan again. So guys, driver of the day, if you don't mind putting a little bit of something in the chat for me please. I know you've got a couple of guys in here. Any help would be welcome. If you wouldn't mind, I'd appreciate that. Oh dear me, there's some contact going on between the Williams and the Alpha Tauri right in front of my eyes. REC is now hunting down that P1. He's got 1 lap to do it. He's got 1 lap to make it count. He's got a lap younger. Soft tyres. Short Marcus has just left himself a little bit out of the game right now, but it's unfortunate. He just pushed that little bit too much for that DRS zone. He just outbraked himself, unfortunately. REC might well do the same if he's pushing this hard. There he goes, he's got the DRS on Gronfeld. Well, I'm going to vote my driver a Dre. If he comes over the line in P1.
As a driver of day.
Keza, I'm going to go for Gronfeld. If he can bring this home in P1, he's had an absolutely fantastic race. He's brought it up 3 positions. He's kept his cool. And he's took the win. He's took the win, Michael. He's took that win. REC second, Short Marcus third. Taylor fourth. Chuckle Brothers fifth. Keza coming over the line in P6, definitely P6. P6 for Keza. Simon Jr. will get knocked down the grid. 7 for Ted. Well raced, chaps, whoever finished. Well done. Taylor McKenzie gets the driver of the day from the actual game. To be fair to Taylor, the amount of spins he did have, he did well to finish where he did, I won't lie. He really did. He really did well to finish where he did. He had a bit of a bummer with his spins, but he kept going, he kept pushing. Which is good. Well done, boys and girls. Well raced. So, from me, thank you for watching. Peace out. Bye for now.